Hello everyone and welcome. I am Chef Christy, and on this channel I share delicious recipes every single Monday and Thursday. And today I am making, are y'all ready for this? Baked steak. Yes, making baked steak. But before we get started, please help me to grow my channel. And if you have not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the notification bell, then you will know as soon as I upload a new video. And I have so many delicious holiday recipes coming up, and I'm excited. And I don't want you to miss any of them. And also give me a thumbs up and let me know that you like my videos. But hey, let's get started. So baked steak is not hard. It just needs some time and love and care and slow in the oven. And it is just so comforting to have a nice plate of baked steak. So that's what I'm going to show you how to make. Let me show you just everything that you will need. And the star of the show is my cubed steak. And today I'm using 2 pounds. Now I'm going to take my cube steak and I'm going to dredge it into a flour mixture, and then I'm going to fry each piece of steak up. But let me show you what I put in my flour. So to my flour, and I place my flour in a pie pan, and I have 1 cup, and then I'm going to add paprika, garlic powder and onion powder, some cracked black pepper, and then 1 teaspoon of salt. And then I'm just going to mix my flour together with the seasonings. And then I'm just going to take each piece of steak and coat it with the flour. And make sure it's coated really nice. So after I dip it, I'm just going to place this on a clean plate, and I'm just going to do each piece till I get them all done, and then we're going to fry them in a skillet. A very hot skillet with oil, and I'm going to begin to fry up each piece of steak. But let me show you. I have oil in the bottom of this skillet, but it's just a shallow amount. So this is a shallow fry. And I'm just going to place my steak and begin frying them up in batches. So turn them over. It should not take very long if your oil is hot enough. Okay, I'm going to remove these, and I have a plate back here that has a paper towel on it. And so I'm just going to place them back here on this paper towel to absorb just some extra oil. And I'm going to start a new batch. I'm going to keep doing this until they're all done. Now I'm going to take my steak and I am going to place it into a baking dish. So I'm just going to place this baked steak into this baking dish. Now we gotta make the gravy to pour over our steak. I am going to take this grease that's in here. If I can lift up this skillet, this is a heavy one. And I'm going to pour, because it's hot, I'm going to pour it in this other iron skillet I have here. And I'm just going to leave a little bit of the grease in there. And then I'm going to show you what to do with your leftover grease when I'm completely finished. Moving that to the back. Moving this to the front, because we're going to make our gravy in this skillet. So for your gravy, you're going to need chicken broth. I just said chicken. Beef broth. A package of Lipton onion soup mix. And 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. To the skillet, I have got the fire on underneath, and I'm going to take a couple tablespoons of this flour mixture and just sprinkle it in the bottom of my skillet, stirring it around. And then I'm going to add 4 cups of beef broth. And I'm changing to a whisk. And I'm going to go ahead and add my Worcestershire sauce. I'm also going to add my package of Lipton onion soup mix. And I'm going to add an additional 2 cups of water. Okay, once my mixture is just starting to boil, I'm going to turn the fire off, and then I'm going to pour this over my steak. So now I'm going to cover this and place this in a 325-degree oven for 3 hours. Have you ever struggled with knowing what to do with their extra oil? Well, I used to, and so I'm going to give you a couple tips. One is you can save your empty canola oil bottle or any kind of plastic bottle, and then pour the grease that is cooled into your bottle. But my favorite thing to do is I save these Crisco containers, and then every time I have a little extra oil, I just pour my oil into my container, and then once it's full, throw it in the trash. Oh my goodness. This baked steak, let me show you. There is just not a lot to say about how good this baked steak is, and it is definitely a family favorite in my home. And the steak is just fork tender, just falls apart. And of course you have to have mashed potatoes with your baked steak. I like to put a little bit of potatoes with my steak. So good. Thank you so much for watching today. And as always, I will see you soon with more recipes.